Good afternoon, everyone. Spring is in the air across Europe. 6 inches of global warming on the flowers in Turkey. So much snow, the police are advising those in Norway, ditch your car if you don't have snow tires. Poland, 2 feet. Austria, 6 feet of snow. Central Italy, a couple feet. More of those vertical, deep penetrating lows into Europe through next week. Intense lightning on the way. This is from the last weather front passing through Italy and Portugal. Record cold across Italy, dipping into North Africa. Anywhere in green, 12 degrees Celsius below normal temperatures. Switzerland, record cold temperatures in April. UK, 2 to 5 C below normal temperatures. 2 feet of snow expected in the US next week. Snow continues in Canada. First week of May, anywhere it's red on this map, heavy snow. So much for the early spring mainstream media. And while you're watching the video, press that subscribe button for Adapt 2030. As we enter into late spring, all the claims by the mainstream media that the spring is here early because global warming, well, Turkey, several spots, 6 inches of snow, unexpected, almost record-breaking late snows across Turkey. Norway, police advising those on the roads without snow tires, abandon your vehicle or do not travel. Snowfall map here for Scandinavia. Bergen coming down heavy. They're going to break a record there. Jumping over to Poland, a couple feet coming down there, inundating the entire country. Wow is an understatement. You're looking at 2 feet plus. Bosnia-Herzegovina, even more, 3 feet plus. Wonder how all these vines, vineyards, and crops are going to do with all the snowfall on the flowers with the heavy winds. Oh, blizzard in Romania. Over to Austria, 2 meters. Those of you in the US, that means 6 feet of snow coming down. Amazing heavy snowfalls across all the social media. And the amount of snow for this late in the spring is unprecedented, even for the mountain areas in Austria. Jumping over into Italy, receiving the same heavy snowfalls, road conditions deplorable. And as we progress into this weekend, record cold across Europe. Anywhere it's green, 12 degrees Celsius below normal. That's going to dip right into North Africa. And another one of these fronts is coming down. Arctic cold going to penetrate all the way to the Middle East. And when you see these finger fronts, expect electrical activity, especially at the leading edge in the southern part. I'm calling right now massive lightning storms over the Middle East. As an example, from the last front that went through 7 days ago in Europe, Italy. Incredible images. Portugal, make sure you're not playing golf in that. Over to Switzerland, record cold across the country. Coldest they've had in the second half of April. The vineyards they're trying to cover with water to protect the vines. So they're actually spraying this to create the ice cover for these devastating frosts. So all crops out in the field, we're looking at serious losses in addition to last week's cold, heavy wind. And the vineyard growers, you should see some of the images coming out just yesterday of all the fires they're lighting to try to keep these plants from dying. Wine prices up. Austria also last year, incredible cold damage. So when frost makes front page news in Switzerland, breaking previous records, new record 12.8 C below, 0 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And then we look over to Lake Geneva. Also, any of these areas here, new record cold temperatures. And one of the interesting facts on this was actually warmer at 1,500 meters above sea level than it was at lower altitudes by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. Snowfall right down to the pastures and nice images here. Country villages being blanketed across the country. Again, you're going to start to see this snow right on the flowers. Now, the vineyards can handle that. They routinely cover them in ice to protect them, but any types of regular flowering plants are not used to this cold. It's still snowing. And then we jump over to the UK. They're set for 3 to 5 degrees Celsius below normal temperatures with snow, with sleet for the next 2 weeks. Over to the US, huge impact storm, Ryan Maui, forecasting out 2 feet plus for the Rocky Mountain areas, all the way down into the Central Plains states. Arizona, snow, 2 to 4 inches. Wow. And we look out for May 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, anywhere in red, incredibly heavy snow. And it is still snowing across Canada right now in several locations. Saskatoon, huge temperature gradients causing not electrical storms, but plasma-charged electrical storms. So it is happening now in Europe. It is happening in the United States. And it's going to continue to intensify. Australia also being battered right when they're supposed to be sowing the wheat at the moment. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Time to prepare. Financially, as well as your emergency supplies. You're going to need both. I encourage you to jump over to Trade Genius. They are following exactly as closely as I am on where these weather fronts are affecting crops and where they see later in this year, where the harvests will be damaged and come in lower than forecast.